1. After 57 seconds, Jorgensen scored the fastest goal of this World Cup. And then after 3 minutes and 37 seconds, Mandzukic's equaliser. That's the fastest that two teams have scored in a World Cup finals match ever in the history of the competition. At that point, Keith, 3 minutes 37, we thought we're in for an absolute belter. What on earth has happened since then?
Well, it's gone rapidly downhill since then, really. First goal, you're thinking, oh no, because Denmark are going to play ultra defensive. It's going to be a carbon copy of the French game. Croats react very well, and then bang, nothing. Been more disappointed in the Croats, I have to say, because I don't expect too much from this Danish team. I really don't. Eriksen's the only player that I really rate in that team. I built up the Croats before the game. They've got so many attacking assets. They've moved the ball slow. They haven't asked enough questions. When they have got into good areas, they just haven't shown the quality that certainly I think they're capable of.
Didi, have you been disappointed with Croatia as well?
I think you've got to give Denmark credit, because I think it's a very hard team to play against. You know, they've got the back four. You've got in Delaney and Christensen. They've got two very good players shielding that back four. And they just found it very hard to open them up. And when they did have chances, it was Denmark mistakes. They lost the ball a couple of times in dangerous areas. And this is what I think we all expected. We know how Denmark play. It won't be any different in the second half. And I think the longer the game goes, I think the more confident Denmark will be to get something out of this.
Yeah, they sure will. Let's have a look, Richie, at their lead goal, Jorgensen.
What a start. Yeah, we thought it would be cagey and low scoring, and the first few minutes looked to make liars of us all. But this is really poor defending. It's another goal from a set piece. But watch Jorgensen here at the bottom of the screen, just drifts, just hangs out. And usually you should be okay. A player like him in that position, 2 or 3 defenders come down to close him down. But you've got to ask questions here. The goalkeeper, you could maybe make an argument, to be generous, to say he's unsighted. There are 2, 3 players in his line of sight. We'll see the replay here in a moment. This clears it up a little bit. That might be difficult for him to see, but to get down and to get a hand on it, for that to go underneath him and to go in, it's a really sloppy goal. We spoke before, and it's a frustrating thing watching this level of football at this stage of a World Cup. We spoke before about how good they are in certain areas. Croats on the ball, Denmark in defence. They can be so entertaining and clinical, but for 2 goals, that was the first one to be conceded in such a sloppy, careless way. Disappointing.